Welcome back to the bunker. This is Shellshock difficulty, Amnesia the bunker's latest difficulty mode. This was just added in yesterday, I believe, for the Halloween update. And so this video just going to have a quick look through it. So the first thing we're going to need to do is collect our flashlight. So this is going to change a variety of elements within the game. And so one of which we can find will be just in this room. Whereas originally you'd find an injured soldier who would hand you the pistol. He's no longer here. And neither is the pistol. That now is going to be locked in a locker, which we're going to have to find the code for. The same goes for the shotgun, that will also be hidden away. Whether that means we don't have to fight Tucson anymore, I'm not sure. Oh, meat. That will come in handy when we come to the rats. Other than that, I don't think we've got anything else in here, because we would see the glowing. And so we've no longer got to deal with that lock to get into the safe room. And you will also now notice these doors are no longer metal, they are wood. So no longer can you just lure the monster back to the safe room to hide. If you do that, it will break down these doors and it will kill you. So we've got to be a lot more, I guess, strategic with how we hide from the beast. Because the safe room is no longer safe. So Batista doesn't have any codes. That seems to be like a set thing. Oh, there we go. I actually am curious how often those things do have items in them. A grenade straight off the bat, that's going to be handy. So we're not going to want the meat. So the only notes we're interested in currently are ones with codes. Anything else, and we've already read that in the base game. Ah. So you do have a safe room then here. It's just that you can't use the upper area, so that's what it means then by reduced safe area. You've now only got the generator room. So if you can bring the monster back, but you're going to have to make sure you get down to the generator room. So you have to go a lot further. Nothing in here. Four 453, that will be our code to get out of here. Now that we've got the bandage, it'll be a good point to describe the new health system. So the way this is going to work from now on in Shellshock, bandages will only stop your bleeding, but in order to regain health, you're going to have to use a health pack. So it's not as easy as it once was. And also with fuel, you're going to need that to use the save system. So you've got to now even further ration fuel between the generator, the lantern, and if you're gonna want a Molotov, you're gonna have to really decide what you're doing with the fuel. So we've got 2 cans on us. We'll save those just for the time being. We will, however, get this code ready. The 4453. So that's now ready for us to use. And the other thing we've got to deal with are these fuse boxes. So within prison, soldiers' quarters and arsenal there'll be a fuse box, and somewhere in the room there will also be a fuse. So we've got to get the fuse to the box, and then we'll be able to start turning the lights on. As a result, this does mean that soldiers' quarters is now going to be one of the hardest areas to go through, because not only have you got to get that fuse box, but you've also got to get all the lights turned on in the daisy chain system. Maintenance is already turned on, and from what because originally I just went to soldiers' quarters, I believe, on my first playthrough, but from what I hear, maintenance is pretty much where you're supposed to go from the start, and the fact that it's the only area with a fuse does seem to give that suggestion. Missing storage up here. This is where the lockers are originally, but now they're going to be spread out throughout these various rooms. So not only have we got to find the code, we've got to find out where the lockers actually are in these areas, and hope the code works. But the main thing we've got to do is I'm trying to remember what they call it. It's the lockdown we've got to lift. Because I believe maintenance is also under lockdown as well, so that's like the first thing we have to do. And so we could use the fuel to get there, but it's a risk because the monster is far more unpredictable on Shellshock. So we have 2 options. We can fuel up the generator, or we can just go without and just try and get the wheel done. Truthfully, I don't think I'm going to want to do that. So we're going to make the stopwatch up on the D-pad, this down, and this left. And I'm just going to put both cans into here. I'm not going to worry about saving yet, because we've not really done anything. So that's given us a good amount of fuel. I'm pretty sure there's no more around here, though. I think sometimes you can get a fuel can in here. This is completely empty. I don't think I actually found that note on my first playthrough. That looked new. So the generator's ready. We're not going to save. And we're just going to hurry. Good, that's done. Ah, come on. Oh! Crap! So we've now got a trap to worry about there. Well, not anymore. Nothing from that one. I've just realised I've done this way too soon. We haven't even got Delisi's code. And we're bleeding, so we're going to be taking... Yep. Not off to a great start. That definitely looks like it's last in sorter. Oh, yeah, we're really not doing great. So we're no longer actively bleeding, but we are very badly... And yeah, we need to be doing salt officers' quarters first. Ooh. Maybe it might be better if we save the fuel, I'm thinking, because I don't know how much fuel we're going to find in there. Try and block that off. Oh, that's not great. Let's go. Fortunately, we didn't find what we needed, which was the code. We have, however, got an inventory space, but what we really needed was the dog tag. We have got this grenade though, I need to remember that. So Do I want to be using up fuel? I feel like I want to save fuel for the moment. Of course, I've got no idea where the monster is. I could turn... Because we probably want to keep the generator on for when we get the wheel inserted. So Travers, we've got a code for him, 8957. I think. Okay, we don't want to be sprinting just yet. And I know there's no fuel in that safe area, in the area we were in last time. At least I didn't see any. Won't stop the monster, but hopefully it'll stop it from seeing us if it ends up walking down that corridor. We've got the grenade. So I think we have a good shot of getting the wheel. We just use the grenade if the monster comes to get us, but we're not going to use fuel because we do not have enough. And then we're going to use the meat to lure the rats away so we can get into maintenance. How we get back out of maintenance, I don't know. We just have to hope, I guess, we find some more meat down there. I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure there's a lean option in this game. Let's see. Krauts. Toggle gas. Okay, it's R1. Got any fuel? So there's at least Elise's locker in here. And hopefully Travis' locker. So 2402. Another grenade. Okay, there's Travers, and he's got 2 grenades in his locker. 8597. Oh, it's nearby. 8957. Oh, the gun. And we have no bullets. No fuel. You think we can drag off? Probably not the best idea. It'll alert the monster. Gonna close that. And so we've got 4 grenades. That means we can open some locked doors and we can scare the monster off with these. We've still got a tiny amount of fuel, which would get us down to maintenance at least. So we can use the meat on the rats in order to get to maintenance first, and then on the way back we could use a grenade, especially if the monster comes out as well. 3 grenades should do. We can get rid of the stopwatch too, because we're not going to be bothering with that. We've got so little fuel, it doesn't really matter. I feel like it's probably best to... Well, again, there's so little of it. Is it worth using it? We could use it to get down there to get the map. And then just try and see if we can get to some of the nearest areas. Yeah, let's do it. I think there's oil here, possibly. If that could be lit up. Well, his code was in the locker room, so that's gonna be handy. And the monsters nearby. Ah, good. So it's empty bottles. Pretty sure it's behind us. Oh, fuck. I forgot about the fuel there. I think we can still do the grenade. It's just that what we need to do is instead of going through the stairs, we need to go immediately right down to wine cellar. And just hide there. And pray to fuck it doesn't go down there. We're definitely gonna go get that meat again. It's just a really good look in this area. Maybe easier to find items in the dark because the glow is a bit more apparent. Yeah, those don't break. I can only hope that those fuel cans are still going to be down there in maintenance even though we've reset. And yeah, I do not see any other meat. And there's also definitely no auto saves either. It's manual saving only. I don't know if it's even worth locking these because if the monster comes up to it and it's locked, I think it'll just immediately just break them. So we're definitely going to remember about the gas. That's what really messed us up that first time, is that we triggered the gas and it took away all our health. Interestingly, they've removed the hole in this room. There's easily a hole in this area. Could be because they did plan on having the monster come out of it in the base game. Or potentially it's just because in the base game the rats come out that hole. So you can't leave any meat on the floor because they'll just come in and eat it. And yeah, it's the same item placement so far. Which means those fuel cans are still going to be in maintenance. That's definitely the first place we want to go. But we've got to get the wheel first. $44.53. This is probably safest to keep closed, because I think the creature can actually see us through it. So we're just going to head straight to Delisi's office. Fernie's we can open. Reynard's I'm pretty sure is going to be locked off still, like it is in the base game. Strategic operations. One of those doors might be blocked, the other one has like a flare. Blanchette's, I'm pretty sure his is booby trapped. So we need to go into the lounge, go... So lounge and then go immediately right into Delisi's quarters to get his code. And there's also an item bag in there as well. And then once we come out of that, we'll go straight up this long corridor into the back door. So we want to make sure that's unbolted. And we're not going to use any fuel. We're just going to keep all that in here. We're going to keep the fuel saved up for when we go into maintenance. I think he just broke open Blanchette's room, which is handy. He's just broken open some... He's either broken a table or he's broken a door. What we want from him is to break a door. Fortunately, we can't hide under the bed. Oh! I didn't think he had noticed us. He didn't make the alert sound. Because we should have been hid under the table. So yeah, we can't dilly-dally in that other room. We just need to go straight to lounge. I guess Shellshock as well would also make a good permadeath. Because there's no autosaves. It's also handy you can skip the intro like Alien Isolation. I don't think you can skip the intro in that. So I'm just going to leave the bolts off on these doors because there's no reason to bolt them up in this. Yeah, there'll be nothing in that box then. That's confirmed. Gonna have that up at the moment. So here's the plan. We get Delice's code, we get the wheel. Then we're going to use one of these fuel cans and we're going to save the game once we've got the lockdown lifted. That would be the plan. Except for the fact that we are just about to run out, we're getting close to running out of time because I've only got 60 minutes to record on this. Ah yeah, the code. 4453. Is it the same code every time? I'll have to rewatch the video to check. If we break that box, we get bandage. Well, the monster hasn't come out to play yet. So that's Delice's code. Of course, this is going to break. $24.02. $89.57. Okay. It didn't see me set the tripwire. Boo! What he has done is he's broken the... He's come straight through here. And that's the alarm. We are at time. Yeah, he's come straight through the office then and broken those doors. Oh, okay, yeah, they're already gone then. I left that door open as well, I think. So even when it's open, he'll break them. So what we've managed to do, we've managed to get the lockdown lifted. We've got 3 grenades, a pistol, which we cannot use. We have 1 fuel can then left. We can use that to get some small amount of juice in the generator, go straight down to maintenance, get the 2 fuel cans. I think it was maybe even 3 in that room. The only thing we've got to worry about is, once we've used the meat to draw the rats away the first time, we've then got to worry about the fire. Which means we'll probably have to hide down in the wine cellar. But I don't think I'll make this a series, I'm just going to leave it as just a one-shot video. So it's a free update. If you've finished Amnesia the Bunker already, you can go straight into Shellshock and custom mode. If not, there is a cheat code you can use in the difficulty selection screen to go straight into Shellshock and custom. But I'm not going to tell you what that is, I'll let you figure it out for yourself. But I think off screen I'll play through this and then see if I can finish it on Shellshock. If I do, I'll probably record the ending, but until now, I'm going to leave the video here. So, hopefully, I can finish Shellshock mode. I definitely recommend people check the game out. And with that, I'm going to head off. Goodbye.